My brother may have.
So I was looking at pull-up videos for CrossFit, and I noticed that when you look at the comments under it, it's a lot of people saying that wasn't even one pull-up. So they'll show them doing like 20 or however many pull-ups they do, and then they're like, people are like, not one good pull-up. So I thought I would look, and just user 5092 replied on a pull-up video, and he said, everyone's complaining about the pull-ups, but just about every CrossFitter I've seen in my town's local CrossFit could do about 20 minimum strict pull-ups. It's just that during competition, they're doing it for time. It is kind of stupid, but I did notice that they do develop their pull-up muscles anyway and are actually very good at it. I don't do either, and they still outdo me by 12 at least if they're regular CrossFitters. A lot more naturally explosive as well. I used to do CrossFit for basketball, and things such as dunking and explosive strength came a lot easier. So now here's the guy.
This motherfucker's lowering it to 9. You know it. He's not dunking on a 10-foot hoop.
No, there's no way. You can't just start dunking if you're a fucking CrossFitter. So there's this guy in the comments named I Shit Real Bad 3039.
Okay.
And he goes,
I'm listening.
3,308 other people who shit real bad.
That makes sense. There's probably more, to be honest. Just some of them don't have usernames.
Or on the other side, 30, 40.
Right.
30,
he's just in the middle there.
5,000. Those pull-ups are good for training if you haven't developed the muscles yet to even start doing pull-ups. But by doing this for competition and calling it a pull-up is fraudulent in my eyes. If they're worried about time, then I get that. But these are pro athletes, and I think they can do this within 60 minutes easy, probably even within 40 minutes. Next comment says,
so pull-up. These are pull-up purists who are not happy with it, and because they disagree, right? This is the idea of doing it for speed has never been a thing in working out.
Silly. Max Taylor 1636 says, how come they didn't do any pull-ups?
Got him.
When I was a kid, that we had the presidential fitness test, and I do think, I don't know if you guys had like a prime minister.
We didn't. Bryan probably did, but I didn't. Not in Canada. Not in Canada.
But like, I feel like that was maybe that's like the impetus of this, because I do think you had to like do a certain amount of push-ups and pull-ups in a minute or something.
They let me do the women's pull-ups when I was in school because I couldn't, because the women, they pull up and then just hung there. Like,
so it was just holding it.
Yeah, and men had to do pull-ups.
I mean, we were all boys.
Yeah.
Since sixth grade. But E-Junk, Matt Winter 9708 replies to Max Taylor, who said, how come they didn't do any pull-ups? With haters should try to do 100 kipping pull-ups with a 20-pound vest before commenting if they still have their arms attached to their torso afterwards.
Yeah, you might need to use one of those tubes, breathe into it, do your typing for you, because your fucking arms are gonna fall off.
Wait, they call them kippers?
They call them kipping pull-ups. So
it's like I just think of like smoked fish or something. So disgusting.
Kipping, yeah. Where did they come up with these names?
Yeah, I mean, E-Junkie says instead of complaining about the kipping pull-ups, which I still can't do, get your ass off the chair and try it. Then add 20 pounds and try 100 of them. So he's daring, and then Raiden wins. 1071 says, nah, mate, I'll just do less reps with proper form, to not injure myself while trying to show off.
Right.
Rule 1 of the gym, leave your ego at the door. That's
wipe the machines down. Yeah. Number 1 rule of the gym is wipe the machines down. Definitely.
Yeah. Lower number of high quality reps equals higher number of low quality reps, or is greater than a higher number of low quality reps. But I Shit Real Bad did respond to that, actually.
And he's like, oh, sorry, I was gone for a while. I had a little incident I had to deal with.
Had to shit real bad. Don't need to be able to do 100 pull-ups to know how proper pull-ups look. Kicking your legs up is kicking. There's a reason why at military selection you fail when you do that. So,
well, I feel like, I mean, like, I don't know the history of this stuff, but like CrossFit feels like a sort of perversion of some sort of military workout.
Yeah,
You
it
know, I
does.
feel like
when you see those
yeah.
guys doing those military workouts with a drill sergeant, and it almost is there like somebody that's leading the class? Is like, help me out here, Brian. Is there someone? Because when I've walked by the boxes, honestly, it's just a bunch of people fucking sitting or like doing a bunch of shit randomly in a room. You know, like some of them have a big ball, some of them are just like doing push-ups and pull-ups and stuff. It doesn't seem to have a lot of order.
Well, first of all, when you say workout, it's WOD, WOD.
Sorry,
WOD, WOD.
what is that?
Well, you shoot your WOD when you start. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So they're calling this WOD. Like, why don't they just call it a workout?
Because it's a WOD. It's the WOD of the day. And you know, you might be walking by, you might catch a person doing the Murph, the Fran, the Cindy, you know, any number of the girl.
Those are just like fun dances that they do.
Wait, that's what they literally sound like. It sounds like a fun dance. Did you have the definition of what those are?
You want the Murph?
Yeah, what's the Murph?
We'll never know, by the way. It's 21, 15, 9 reps for time of handstand push-ups, ring dips, and push-ups. That's the Murph, I think. And that's named after, they're called the hero WODs. Because they're named after people in the military. So Murph got killed in 2005. They named a workout out of him.
May he rest in peace.
Are you kidding me? I thought it was going to be like, I don't mean to laugh at a soldier dying.
No, he didn't die in battle. He died doing this workout. Because it's like not safe.
I mean, I thought it was going to be like, you know, somebody who's involved with CrossFit who, like, you know, it was like an innovator or whatever, and this was one of their workouts. But no, this is like a patriotic military kind of thing.
Here it is.
Yeah, you thought it was like a workout version of like getting on a Herald team or something. Yeah.
The Murph workout is a CrossFit workout where you run 1 mile, do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 body weight squats, and then run another mile while wearing a 20-pound vest. That's the Murph.
Damn.
It's a lot. Yeah.
That is a lot.
I mean, they say 100 pull-ups, but I wouldn't count all 100 of those pull-ups.
It depends.
Okay, I think we figured out who I shit bad is.
And I have seen him shit before, and I'll tell you, it checks out.
Oh no, I sent that to Stefan and Dan. I didn't send it to you. That was
I mean, they sent it to me.
Oh, really? Were you impressed? E-Junkie says, so let me, okay. He go, I shit real bad. He goes, E-Junkie says, so let me guess. I bet you can't barely do 10 strict pull-ups. There are many ways of doing deadlifts, so there are many ways of doing pull-ups. So don't be so ignorant. And I shit real bad said, nice ad hominem. Shows you're not interested in debate.
I got called out when this one comes out pretty soon, right? So I could yeah, so I got accused of ad hominem attacks actually by one of my followers who's a big fan of my channel. They said, but they couldn't believe that I was doing an ad hominem attack on Graham Linehan, because I always will just like comment, like I'll say, Graham, someone's posting this altered photo of you or whatever to make you look like a monster, you know? And then he said, you know, I expect more from you, which was really funny because, like I said, my whole channel is ad hominem attacks. That's all I do.
It's like, why are you expecting more?
It's literally the exact thing that I do. But yeah, so some people do that's a real thing nowadays. I feel like amongst the like people who think of themselves as smart, you know?
No, exactly. This has been a thing for a while. I mean, when I was still on Twitter, I would always congratulate someone when they would say I was doing an ad hominem, because it was like, okay, like tell me any other term like that, like any you like, you know what I mean? Like you learned one word in the last 4 years, and you're using it anytime you feel like insecure.
Yeah.
I got yelled at just for asking by a guy who used to be a fan, actually, of the old show. And it's because I asked Matt Taibbi to go on Mancow show.
Oh, you did on Twitter. Oh, yeah.
I told him to go on Mancow's, and I tagged Mancow. Hopefully Mancow gets a hold of him. We can get Matt Taibbi on Mancow. That'd be great.
They would have some good conversations about free speech and everything like that. Coming at it from different perspectives, it would be kind of cool, you know?
Well, I knew I had to leave Twitter when I got multiple comments from people saying that I was body shaming Steve Bannon.
Oh yeah, that's
and I was okay. I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's
no thanks. Like I don't know what this is about anymore.
It did seem like the guy was just mad at me because the old show doesn't exist anymore. Is really all it was. Kyle James said none of those pull-ups counted, and then Stefan Linksarov 4053 said you must be an expert in CrossFit. Please tell me more. What invalidated the pull-ups? So I shit real bad responded.
This is quite the thread.
Kicking your legs up doesn't count as a pull-up. That's a completely different exercise. Might as well start doing push-ups on your knees. Run 2 miles on a treadmill and stand on top of a chair for the pull-up. So that is the pull-up debate. I shit real bad, really, really doing well. So I also
they won it. They won the debate for sure.